Are you from South Korea and traveling to Europe? Then you've heard of the ETIAS. In case you haven't, the ETIAS will be needed for travel to Schengen nations starting in 2024 and beyond. NatVisa.com is pleased to bring you this video. Let's get started. First thing is first, what are Schengen nations? These are countries that are part of an agreement that allows its citizens to travel freely between Schengen member borders. And in order to expand the security for the countries, the ETIAS is being implemented. So, what is the ETIAS? The European Travel Information and Authorization System, or ETIAS, visa waiver for Europe is not a regular visa. It's an entry registration to record data of incoming travelers. It will be required for citizens from countries like Korea who don't need a visa to enter Europe. The ETIAS visa waiver allows stays for up to 90 days for transit, business, or tourism. The ETIAS for South Korean citizens will be valid for 3 years or until the passport expires. Once in Europe, South Korean travelers will be able to move between countries in the Schengen zone without additional permission. Whether they're in Europe for business or pleasure, 90 days will provide ample opportunities to discover and take pleasure in all that Europe has to offer. So, what countries will be part of the ETIAS system? As of the creation of this video, there are 30 European countries that will require the ETIAS. This number could change as time goes on, so visit the NatVisa link in the description to stay updated on what countries will require the ETIAS for South Korean travelers. How will the ETIAS for Europe work? The ETIAS application for South Korean citizens will require basic information that is normally required for a visa application. These may include personal details like first and last name, nationality, date of birth, country of birth, address of residence, and employment status. South Korean passport details like passport number, issue, and expiration date. The ETIAS is likely to mandate that the passport must remain valid for at least 6 months beyond the date of entry into Europe. This is a common rule that is applied in visa policies across the globe, so make sure that your passport has sufficient validity before applying. Next, a valid credit card to pay the ETIAS fee, an email to receive the ETIAS status and approval, and your travel history. Once the application is completed and the ETIAS is issued, the approval will be electronically connected to the South Korean passport that was used in the online form. Although printing a physical copy of the ETIAS approval isn't mandatory, NatVisa.com highly recommends that travelers have it printed and kept with other vital travel documents for added peace of mind. Some ETIAS-required countries will include Italy, France, Spain, and Germany. Again, there are a total of 30 countries. Here are some popular routes that will require the ETIAS. Seoul Incheon International operates flights to Charles de Gaulle Airport in France, Leonardo da Vinci Fiumicino Airport in Italy, Frankfurt International Airport in Germany, and Adolfo Suarez Madrid Barajas Airport in Spain. Will the South Korean passport need to be sent out for the ETIAS? The entire ETIAS application is carried out online, removing the requirement to dispatch your passport to outside agencies or governmental bodies. This efficient method stands as a prime benefit of the ETIAS system, offering applicants a swift and hassle-free experience. And that's it. So it's important for South Korean travelers to be ready once the ETIAS system is fully implemented to avoid any delays. Thank you for watching this video on the ETIAS for South Korean travelers, created by NatVisa.com. For additional travel and visa-related resources, visit NatVisa.com today to ensure you are fully prepared for your international travel experience.